I'm going to be talking about how to empty yourself of self. This is the biggest problem that we have in the world. It's the biggest problem we have in our marriage, the biggest problem in the church, the biggest problem globally. The reason why you have wars is called selfishness. Selfishness is the major problem, the major issue with everything. How many understand that if self did not demand its way, we would have no problems? How many understand that if self did not demand its way, that we would not have any church divisions? Because somebody is determined that they want to be seen above somebody else, generally the authority of the church. How many understand that we would have no marriage problems if people came to visit me in my marriage counseling office and said, Pastor, we just want to spend all of our time honoring, preferring the other person? Nobody would be in my office for counseling. There would be no divorces. Do you understand that self is what destroys politics? Because nobody wants to be just equal. Even feminism that says we want to be equal with men are really saying we want to be superior. Even people that say, I just want to be equal. There is no such thing as equal rights. We want to be superior because self never stops at equality. It always wants superiority. So self is the issue that Jesus is dealing with when he came down incarnate in the flesh. But the interesting thing is, according to Philippians chapter 2, and it says this in verse number 3, that we're to do nothing for selfish ambition and envy. Do nothing for selfish ambition, which means self-promotion, and envy. The Bible says that we are to, in all ways, be humble and prefer one another. I prefer you. I prefer you. There are no problems, there are no arguments if you prefer somebody else.